Hello everybody, welcome to another stream slash let's play. Today we're going to be looking at The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D. And specifically, we're going to be playing the Master Quest version. Now, I wanted to play this one for a few different reasons. One, I haven't done it in a while. And two, I don't really see too many walkthroughs of this game in particular. And with the Master Quest version of this game not being on NSO, technically 3D is the most recent version of that kind of a playthrough. So that's why I'm wanting to do it on 3D. Plus, it gives me another use for my 3DS capture console. So yeah, I'll be playing this version of the game. I'll cover the differences at some other point when we get to those dungeons, because that's the only difference, is the dungeon layouts are different. The overworld's the exact same, except in this version where it's mirrored. So yeah, we'll be taking a look at those differences when we can. This will be kind of a 100% walkthrough. Maybe not like showing every character dialogue and anything like that. For example, this we will cover later. But yeah, let's go ahead and get going, shall we? Start a new game. The name Link is fine, since that's basically become the canon name now for Link. Yeah, as you can see, Link in this game is right-handed, whereas that's kind of normal now ever since Skyward Sword. Traditionally, Link's been left-handed, and that's the case for Ocarina of Time, is that normally he's left-handed. But because Master Quest decided to mirror itself for this game, much like how the Wii version of Twilight Princess did, that makes Link right-handed in this version. And it doesn't really matter too terribly much, but yeah, those that are super familiar with original Ocarina of Time may get a little bit lost in this version, but all you gotta do is just flip your left and your right and you're good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and start the playthrough. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Everyone makes fun of him for it. That's kind of spooky. Why am I over here in front of the castle thing? Who's that? Who the heck are you? Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the great Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Hi! What is he even doing? Watch out! Ooh.
Hello.
Link, wake up! The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up! I'm Navi, the fairy! The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you! The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going. Right now! Okay. Kinda got a lot of, farm kind of equipment over here in his house. I kinda wonder, what he'll be in the future. Huh. Ah, the Kokiri Forest. Lots of green. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Yeah, I don't know if anybody uses Yahoo anymore. I don't know. So, something just always compels me to backflip off of that thing. Pretty much what you do is you hold ZL, you walk back, and then you just press A to jump. I don't know why I always do that on that thing. The ladder's right there. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. And if you look over here, using the little view button in the corner of the touchscreen, you can see that there's like a little picture of like somebody fighting a... I think that's Godzilla, but I'm not sure if that can be Godzilla. Anyway. So that's a little something. But yeah, for those that do remember this game inside and out, you may notice the building over there with the red roof on top is normally on the right, but in Master Quest, because everything is mirrored, it is on the left now. I don't know if I'll be talking to everybody per se, even those that are just kind of standing there right in the way. I'll kind of explain a lot of the mechanics as I go. You just tilt forward, to jump like that. There's technically no jump button other than making this scenario where you should jump, like holding ZL. Or L in the case of the 3DS. But yeah, we'll want to go over here. Little blue rupee over here. That's worth 5 rupees. Rupees are the currency in pretty much every Zelda game. There's the green ones, those are worth 1. But if we come over here, we see this big chest over here. What is it? What could it be? Could it be something cool? Could it be something lame? What is it? Got the Kokiri sword! The hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice it before you really fight. I don't know if we'll borrow it. I think we'll just keep it. Mine now. But yeah, as that tutorial stated, if you, on the touch screen, go over to gear, you can equip the Kokiri sword right here. And now you'll have it on your person, so just press B, and it'll go hacky slash. Depending on how you tilt the control stick or hold the L button, you can do kind of different slashes. So here's the standard, just pressing B slashes. Here's the pressing forward while slashing. And if you hold CL, and then also hold forward, you do like a little stabbing motion. Kind of a little cool thing that you could try out with all sorts of different things. For practical purposes, you can practice your sword cuts on these grass here. That's kind of nifty. But yeah, well, let's see. Now I just kind of went and grabbed the sword, but we don't know technically why we would need the sword, so I guess we'll go over and see the Great Deku Tree now and see what's up. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mito? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. They aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Eesh. What's kind of funny is that I think I've done a completely shieldless run of this game before, so I mean, technically you don't need the shield, but whatever. So yeah, it looks like we'll need the shield. Figure out where we can find one here in a bit, but let's see what's going on up here. If we come over here, there's another blue rupee. I always do this every time I play this game, so if you talk to her at this specific angle, she'll just push you right off. He came all the way up here? Push. No, you're not up here. What I always do. Let's see, if we go behind here, there's another blue rupee. A bloopy, so to speak. Yeah, if we were to come over here, if you hopscotch those 3 in a row, you get a blue rupee. Link, look this way. Look over here with L and talk to me with A. Yep, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great when you finally have a fairy partner. Teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or a thing, just look in that direction. You can talk to people from a distance like we're doing right now. When you have nothing to look that you can target, you just look forward. Try it. Kind of weird trying to give these guys a voice when they actually put like in-game HUD in their thing. So I mean that's kind of interesting. But yeah, there's a shield in there. I think we'll need to grab a few more rupees though, so let's go ahead and see where else we can find some easy 5 rupees. I think another one would be in this building here. Also the twins. How about I just rob you blind here? There we go. I think that other one has a green rupee, so I'm not really going to go for that one, but... Let's see, who's this one? Saria's house. That's the person that just met and greeted us right at the door. Lots of hearts around. Oh, that's sweet. It's going to be very helpful because also in Master Quest there's another difference. All the enemies will do double damage to Link, so there's not really much of a thing as a quarter-hearted damage, certainly. And then as far as half-hearted damage, those are rare as heck. So anytime you can find hearts, it's a good time to find hearts. This is the house of the Great Mito. Ah, Great Mito, huh? The guy that wouldn't let us go in. Maybe we just go in and rob him blind too while we're at it. Bloopy. One more bloopy. Alright, we got 38 rupees. I think that's good enough, so let's go ahead and go back to that shopping area. Let's see, there it is. Alright, let me just go back to my little script here, because I kind of made a bunch of notes as I go along. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to him. Welcome! Okay, so he does have what looks to be a shield. But we don't have enough rupees still. Oh, we're only like 2 shy. Oh shoot. Guess I'll have to come back with a little bit more money. Hey, what's back here? Are you good now? Alright, just like that, we got the shield. Now, let's go ahead and equip this bad boy. The shield does a couple different things. If you were to hold R, you'd be crouching while having the shield in front of you. You're not able to move, but you can kind of wiggle it around a little bit. If you're reflecting a projectile, you can kind of influence where it bounces back at. But if you were to hold L and then the shield button at the same time, you can move around with it. You'd only be blocking directly in front of you, but you can kind of do like a forward charge thing. You can't really jump in this mode though, unless you do like a what they call a jump slash, which actually does double damage. So if you really want to just whack opponents, you can just do a jump slash. That'll do the most damage. If you want to see the great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Yeah? What's that? You have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to pay you the favorite of Sarian, the great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Yeah, well, I don't know why on that, but I can't imagine why you're not the favorite. Anyway. So here we got our first enemy. If you were to L target one of them and then press the Navi button, you actually get a little description of them. Sometimes she'll actually tell you a weakness, but there's not really much to these guys. You just kind of take your sword, slash them, and that's really all there is to it. Most of the time, enemies will leave behind little prizes too, like this one. You got a Deku Stick. Go to the item screen, equip it to any button. You can only carry a certain amount, which is true. So what we could do is we can equip this to, like, say, the Y button, and then it'll be like Breath of the Wild where you use Y to attack instead. I wanted to grab a couple of these. Unfortunately, I can't really try out the Deku Stick here, but I highly recommend you just grab as many Deku Sticks as you can. And with these guys pretty much respawning almost immediately, it's pretty easy to do. And especially with the way Master Quest handles its dungeons, you're gonna need as many sticks as you can get. Trust me on this. Alright, let's go ahead and see what the Great Deku Tree wants. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber over these past moons have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I've been cursed. I need thee to break the curse with thy wisdom and courage. Dost thou have the courage enough to undertake this task? What if I just say no at every chance I get? He looks like a disappointed father. Perhaps thou dost not yet have confidence in thy abilities. Return to the Kokiri first and learn the skills of combat. When thou art ready, return here and talk to me again. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and talk to him again. I have been cursed. I need thee to break the curse with thy wisdom and courage. Yes. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. Link, when Navi speaks, listen well to her words of wisdom. I don't know if she always has wise things to tell us, but anyway.